Hey guys, it's me, Dashama, and so we're going to be doing beginners SUP Yoga right now. A couple of poses for you. This is just for anybody who's new to SUP, new to yoga, new to SUP Yoga, and basic. Anybody can do this. I've taught this to kids, to very elderly people, everything in between. Everything in life is all about how you connect with yourself, connect with this experience, and see it in a positive way. So let's enjoy this. Okay, so starting on your hands and knees, we're going to start with some fundamental basic starter poses. Palms under the shoulders, knees are hip distance apart, and just stabilize yourself, grounding into the flow, feeling the water beneath you. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, round your spine, chin comes into the chest, and the tailbone tilts down so you get a nice arch in the spine like a cat. And then inhale, lift your heart, tailbone lifts up. Exhale, round the spine, and inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, round the spine, and we'll do this a few times, warming up the spine, feeling the connection to the breeze on the skin. Looking up and coming back to a neutral position. We're going to switch to our second pose just by transitioning slowly all the way to a seated position. So this is going to open up the hamstrings, and so the legs are straight in front of you. Get nice and balanced, centered in the board, palms by your sides. You're going to inhale, and as you inhale, arms reach up to the sky, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, folding forward and reaching for the feet, and take a few breaths like this. So just breathing into the hamstrings, relax into it. This type of pose, just staying a little bit longer, it's going to help you to release the tension from the hamstrings. And inhale back to the center. And our next pose, we're going to open up the shoulders. So bending the knees, palms behind the hips, shift your hips towards your heels, palms are behind you, and just lifting the chest, bending the elbows, you're going to open up the shoulders a little bit. So this is a warm-up for the next pose, which is going to require a little more balance, but this just is a nice seated pose to open up the shoulders, and then when you feel stable, ground into the feet, lift the hips as high as you can, and come into a tabletop. Knees are 90 degrees, and lay your head back if you can, stabilize, use your core strength, and then slowly lower back down. Good. So now we're going to come to a butterfly position. Feet are together, knees are apart. This is going to open up the hips and the inner thighs. Nice seated position for a beginner. Keeps you grounded to the board, very relaxing. So nice long spine as you inhale, and exhale, fold forward, and use your elbows to press your knees down towards the board and open up the inner thighs and hips, and take a few breaths like this. And bring the knees together. You're going to just cross the ankles and come into a nice seated position. We're going to stretch the neck. So this is a nice thing about SUP Yoga. You can really stretch your body while floating on the water, feeling the breeze and the sunshine. Take one hand to the opposite side of the head and just stabilize with the other hand as you open up the neck. Lower the right ear to the right shoulder, breathing into the left side of the neck, and take a few breaths. Inhale back to the center and switch sides. With the other hand to the top of the head, lower the ear to the shoulder. Nice deep cleansing breath here. And when you feel complete, slowly release. Both hands go back to the board now. And the palms in the heart, this is Namaste. It's a prayer position right at the heart. Thank you so much. Great job.